Yeah. All right, this is my 1966 Chevelle. I bought it a couple years ago, and you know, just it was one of those deals where you know, I snapped it up and didn't really have time to mess with this, so I pulled it out the trailer right here and parked it and covered it. I did check the motor; it's locked up, and it's a 350 later model. It's not the original motor, but unfortunately, the gentleman that I owned this car had passed away, and his son was selling it. So, you know, I gave 1,800 bucks for this car. You know, I'm not going to sell this, so I'm going to throw all the prices out here on this one, what I spend. But yeah, I'm keeping this. I mean, I had a 66 when I was 20 years old, and drove it for like 3 years of my everyday car. Ran mid-12s, and what a blast. I regret today still selling that car. But so I'm going to keep this one, and I guess it's more of a reliving memory thing than anything, but I love these cars. I think they're totally cool. This car has aged weird, so you know, let's take a quick walk around, and you know, under the hood looks great. There's, I mean, no rust whatsoever. Firewall looks good. You know, everything looks good. The hood looks good. Core support. I mean, everything in here looks really good. I might even check. Even think the battery tray area looks good. But very clean. Of course, it's got some of the obvious rust right down here under the quarter or the fender, and I think that could be fixed really easily. The rocker looks great. The door looks great. Above the rocker, well, it looks like it got a little bit into the rocker in the back, but that quarter panel, I don't think it's totally gone, and that might be able to be patched. Cut some patch panels and weld in there, or buy some pieces for that. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. It is rusted right here. That's probably repairable. Roof looks good. Looks like a little bit of rust right here. And the window channel, you know, this whole piece, I see on the other side too, there's some rust, but I think you can replace that, and we'll take all that out and do the window channel really good. But really solid. The interior on this car is not bad. I mean, the door panels look pretty good. It doesn't have the original seats. I haven't crawled underneath, but the floors look solid. It's a complete car. Glove box is intact. A little bit of rust right up here. I don't know if the window was leaking. Let's put some WD on that. Showing 25,000 miles. Yeah, huh? Even got the key for it. And yeah. Headliner is pretty trashed, but not too shabby. Like I said, once we get it all tearing apart, I'm sure that it'll reveal some stuff, but I'm acceptable. So now we start getting to the mystery. Now we get to the back, and the back is just trashed. The window was in the back seat, so obviously this sat outside for a while or it ruined the back seat. The package tray looks solid, but I guess the window channel was gone and the window was leaking or something, and they tried to feather some fiberglass in here. I mean, that's some custom work there. And then they were gonna just glue the back glass in there and feather this out. And this Bondo is all cracking, and Bondo and fiberglass. But that's a shame. But I think we could grind that all out. I don't think it got up into the roof. I think they just tried to feather it up there. And we could probably make these and replace them. You can buy this Dutchman panel. I think it's reasonable. And replace this whole thing with the window channel on it. I love these sail fins with the flat glass. That's freaking cool. Obviously somebody worked there. I mean, I don't know if we'll need to replace everything. Maybe we can get some halves or what have you. But, you look on the outside, everything looks, I mean, it's got some surface rust, but it's pretty solid. And there's the rear bumper, and the bumper for the 28, and 2 bumpers for the truck, fender well for the Camaro. I'm gonna get all that stuff all put away, undercover. But, you look at the trunk here, and it looks decent. But up inside here, it's just rusting like crap. The floor this is just scrap laying in here. And to have hold the parts in there. They got all the trim. I got the emblems. I don't know what's all in there. I cleaned out the inside of the car and then just boxed everything up. But the whole back floor was missing. And you can see how it just rusted, just bad. Luckily that piece doesn't look too bad, might be savable. So if we get a floor and put it in here, the gas tank is missing too. So now I don't know. And it looks like they took this off another car and tried to splice it in with JB weld. But maybe I can use these as templates and just redo the whole window channel or the trunk channel all the way around. But very strange. It's like they had the car was, you know, it was like itty bitty shed or garage where the car was halfway in and then the back end was out. Or there was something corrosive in the trunk and it just stewed. They tried to screw these pieces. This is gone. Luckily it's good up here and then disappear and go bad here, so that might not be too bad to replace all that. I have to see with the inner fenders don't look bad except for on the bottom, so we might be able to do something with that and not have to replace the whole thing. But trying to figure out what color this car was originally. The maroonish color. See, that paint looks like brand new. Of course they spray painted this. But this is perfect. This is just trashed. Unless stuff got in this window or in this channel and just, you know, that's why this is rotted out. There's a bunch of leaves and crap in there and it just sat for years. But this quarter ain't much better. Oh, there's a big hole right there. Yeah, big hole. So I'm sure this whole area right here is gone. Got up into here. But see, the bottom of the doors look good. Yeah, I think the back end of this car sat outside and the front half was covered. Like I said, what a shame. But you know, some people might call it a parts car, but I think it's got some potential for sure. And I got the, I took these out, do the rear tail light assemblies with everything in there. I think I'm missing this one trim bezel. I got the wipers, and looks like he was, you know, he was buying some trim pieces. I think I got the trunk rubber in the shed. I got the glass in the shed, so I didn't want it to get broke. I think it's a solid car. I think she could be fixed on. I mean, it's gonna take some work. But like I said, I think that, you know, not sure what happened here. I'd like to have talked to the gentleman that owned it. One thing that struck me on this car, and it was like my old car, is just rock solid. Just right there. This fender looks a little trash. We could fix the bottoms of these, but I don't think I have the mirrors. But like I said, you can buy those. Solid. But I don't know. What do you think? Piece of junk? Salt for a parts car? Or fix on her a little bit? I want to get it pulled up into the bay here and get this motor pulled out. It's got the 2-speed power glide in there. I had the power glide in my Chevelle, and with the 3200 stall, I think. And shoot, she ran hard. But I think we can do something with this. I think she's solid. That door's solid too. Yeah, I think she's definitely got some potential. But tell me what you think. Junker or fixer? All right, here's my two 454s that I got. This one, I believe, is from the 80s. And this one is from the 70s. You know, no messing around. I gave 800 bucks for both of these. Elderbrock Performer 2.0 manifold on there. Shoot, that's a race motor. So, yeah, we will open them up, take a look at them, and that's, I'm thinking this, one of them is going to go in the Chevelle. So we will go from there. Yeah, I just want to do a quick update on this car. We're going to get that shed cleaned out and get all our stuff put together. I got a new gas welder, got a sandblaster I got to put together. Stuff that I bought like last year and haven't got together because we got a lot of metal work to do. I mean, we're going to start working on the 57. We got the old truck we're going to be doing, and I want to get the Chevelle in here and get it started. So, you know, I appreciate everybody watching, and I appreciate everybody's support for sure. And thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit that bell, and, you know, do that thumbs up because that seems to help. But I appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next video. Later.